in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Wu. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a slow roller. And it finds its way through for a hit. Low throw, and it gets by. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Freddie Freeman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he swings over the top there. And that's a base hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Will Smith to the plate.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The other way, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. But now he's caught in between and they put the tag on him. Muncy digs in.
Max Muncy.
Ripped towards third. Takes it to the base for the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back in Seattle, pitching in our game today, Shohei Ohtani. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and now J.P. Crawford. Swings through that one for strike one. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2013. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out easily. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith down to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball there. 2 outs. And the sweeper is off the plate. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back at T-Mobile Park, Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
Wu back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Here's the 0-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Andy Pajes. Swings through that. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Here's Mookie now. Singled and scored his first time. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here at the top of the 2nd. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh collects, fires to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end the inning. And And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Cal Raleigh. All right. You know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One out and a runner at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Outside. 1-0. Pickoff move to second. Arozarena dives back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strike.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one to first. Tellez. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Throw to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
1 down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. To third, Muncy. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. back to the top of the Seattle
The
order.
batter, number
And
3.
now it's going to be
Shortstop,
J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
Tap
Crawford.
foul at the plate. 2 out, space is empty. And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Seattle, here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And it goes just foul. Conforto, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that gets down into the gap. The throw in, Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Caught up now trying to get to third. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Oh, he botches it. So now the DH spot has Sun Kim. A single his first time. On the ground to third. Slings to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH. Jorge Polanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The number than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's a 1-2. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Throw to first, and he's back in there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Next for the Mariners.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ohtani throws to first, and he's back in safely. Polanco on third. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Mookie Betts. Grounder off the pitcher. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
On the ground, 2 ball. And he's safe at first.
He's in there.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
And that's a base hit. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2 to Crawford for 1, and a run scores on the double play. Here comes Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Max Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. That ends the frame. And we're back at the plate. Dominic Canzone.
The right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading up for the
Man at
Mariners,
first, and up next for Seattle, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the dirt. can zone. On at first, nobody out. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out there to center. Pajes on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0-1.
But he's back.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The shortstop takes the ball. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And down to DH, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt, but kept close. Ohtani checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Two on, 2 outs. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Passes third. He wants it all. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now they've got him caught on the. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now Andy Pajes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Next is the designated hitter, Hesung Kim. Out to short, Crawford. Fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. To the right side. Throw over to Tellez. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated. And that one up and in, look out. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Randy Arozarena will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Gone! Big dog's got it. They go back to back. It's 5-4. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 in this one. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Ripped into center, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. It's hard to hit a baseball. Even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes the runner. Save! 1 down. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Chases that one upstairs.
1-1.
Popped up right side. And it's caught for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
J.P. Crawford.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit.
The batter, number 7.
In now is the Mariners team. Swing and a foul straight back. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high with that one. 2 and 2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 3. Polanco around second. Now around third, waving him home. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. That ends. Back in Seattle, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first, and a quick out, number one. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
And that one hit to first, and he can't come up with it. They get one. The tag, and they got him. A double play. And a no-no on the bases as he makes the third out at third base. Not good. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the last half of the seventh. And here is Julio Rodriguez. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hook. One ball, one strike. Ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throw to third is late, and he's in easily. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Hard hit, right side. Edman slings to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-5. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.